Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us. Google Storage. First we'll talk about cloud storage, which is Google Cloud's storage service for objects. An object is an immutable piece of data, consisting of a file of any format. You store objects in containers called buckets. All buckets are associated with a project, and you can group your projects under an organization. After you create a project, you can create cloud storage buckets, upload objects to your buckets, and download objects from your buckets. You can also grant permissions to make your data accessible to members you specify. You can also control how you secure and share your data. Here are some ways to secure the data you upload to cloud storage. 1. Cloud Identity and Access Management. Use Cloud Identity and Access Management to control who has access to the resources in your Google Cloud project. Resources include cloud storage buckets and objects, as well as other Google Cloud entities, such as Compute Engine instances. You can grant members certain types of access to buckets and objects, such as update, create, or delete. 2. Data encryption. Cloud storage uses server-side encryption to encrypt your data by default. You can also use supplemental data encryption options, such as customer-managed encryption keys and customer-supplied encryption keys. 3. Authentication ensures that anyone who accesses your data has proper credentials. 4. Bucket lock governs how long objects in buckets must be retained, by specifying a retention policy. 5. Object versioning prevents data from being overwritten or accidentally deleted, by enabling the creation of known current versions of your object. Let's now create a bucket using cloud storage. Click on the navigation menu, and go to Storage section. Then click on Storage. Then click on Create Bucket, to open the bucket creation window. Give your bucket a name. Now select a region. Here you can select the storage class. We will select Standard class. Now you can specify the access control for your bucket. You can either specify access to individual objects, in addition to bucket-level permissions. Or you can select Uniform, to keep only bucket-level permissions. Then click on Create. Your bucket is being created. Now you can upload a file or folder here. You can also edit your permission settings. Or add or remove members. And edit access controls from here. Next is persistent disks and local SSD. Persistent disk is designed for high durability. Persistent disk performance scales automatically with size, so you can resize your existing persistent disks, or add more persistent disks, to an instance, to meet your performance and storage space requirements. Each persistent disk can be up to 64 terabytes in size, so there is no need to manage arrays of disks to create large logical volumes. Your storage is located independently from your virtual machine instances, so you can detach or move your disks to keep your data, even after you delete your instances. Standard persistent disks are suited for large data processing workloads. SSD persistent disks are suited for enterprise applications and high-performance database needs. Local SSDs are physically attached to the server that hosts your VM instance. This offers superior performance, very high input-output operations per second, and very low latency, compared to other block storage options. Local SSDs are designed for temporary storage use cases, such as caches or scratch processing space, which makes them suitable for workloads like media rendering, data analytics, or high-performance computing. Next, cloud storage for Firebase. It is built for app developers who need to store and serve user-generated content, such as photos or videos. Cloud storage for Firebase is a powerful, simple, and cost-effective object storage service, built for Google scale. The Firebase SDKs for cloud storage add Google security to file uploads and downloads for your Firebase apps, regardless of network quality. You can use the SDKs to store images, audio, video, or other user-generated content. On the server, you can use Google Cloud Storage to access the same files. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.